While I am encouraged that we made some progress in 2022 over 2021 in terms of overall crime, violent crime, and homicides, my primary goal for 2023 is to build on that momentum.
Toledo Mayor Wade Kapscavage right there talking to us at the beginning of the year about his plans for the Glass City. At the time, Toledo had just wrapped up a third straight year of record high homicides. But today, 3/4 of the way through 2023, it appears his primary goal is becoming a reality. Our Michael Sandlin joins us live after diving into these numbers. So Michael, what are we seeing from this data?
Jeff, according to TPD's most recent data, that decline has continued here into Q3 with crimes like homicide, burglary, and robbery all down compared to this time last year. Now, the city says it's a step in the right direction, but they're not declaring victory yet, saying that they're still very concerned about youth violence.
Comparing third quarter 2023 to third quarter 2022, and that's what these statistics here show. In every category we measure, again with the exception of auto thefts, we're seeing that 2023 has seen less crime than 2022 did.
After years of record crime, TPD's most recent data brings encouraging news. The mayor says it's partially because of the end of the pandemic. Homicide rates have dropped across the country as restrictions have been lifted, but the mayor says Toledo is doing 3 times better than the national average, and not every city has shown the same level of improvement.
In our same state, Cleveland has seen a 17% increase, and Columbus has seen a 10% increase.
He and Chief Mike Trenley say Toledo's comparative success comes from 2 things. One being the strengthening of the police force.
The reality is none of this can happen without the men and women of the police department out there every day.
And the other is execution on the city's 5-point plan they made last December.
The 5 planks being beautifying neighborhoods, investing in youth, attracting business investment, providing housing stability, fostering community engagement. So in other words, tangible things that we have done.
But the mayor, the chief, and the city prosecutor aren't resting on their laurels yet. On Monday, WTOL 11 heard from community leaders who pointed out that there are still problems the city has that aren't featured on the chart. While homicides are down, youth violence is not. So far this year, 12 people 18 years old or younger were shot and killed, already creeping up on last year's record of 14 people.
When there's no accountability coming from our juvenile court system, and there's no accountability coming from the homes, then we're going to continue to have these issues in our community.
Today, the mayor weighed in.
And I agree with the gentleman who was interviewed.
Well, the mayor says his new city prosecutor has convicted more adult violent criminals this year than they have in recent years past. He says it's not the same story for the juvenile prosecutor's office. So pushing ahead into the rest of the year, the mayor ended his statements with a message for their office. Reach out to the police department for letting kids off the hook.
I don't want them to lose sight of the intelligence and perspective gathered at the street level by our police. And I'm not saying that's happened, but I would really welcome more conversation and cooperation there. I think that could make a difference.
Now, we'll be back here in January to go over Q4 data. At the end of this meeting, the mayor said he believes that this downward trend will continue, and we'll go over it then. But we'll find out if he's right in just a few months. Reporting in downtown Toledo, I'm Michael Sandlin for WTOL 11.